Man.
Yay! It worked again. Although the color is all off, I look depressing and dark because...
You don't need them on iron. It's for witches.
Yay!
On you, Aaron.
Gaze, melee spread. Get your buffs after this. Tight cone. Throw shot. Everybody else stay in. Stay tight, tight, tight. Nicely done.
Gaze coming up.
Everyone spread for this one. We have a lot of room. Make sure this cone is tight. So very left, very left.
Oh,
I said it was very left. Never mind, wipe it.
That's too bad.
I was waiting to escort you, Chronic, and you dropped it on me.
I died.
Oh, okay. I was like, I was there waiting, just standing with you.
Yeah, DPS, everybody was exceptional that hole. We were 2% ahead.
He found you, Durnan.
When you consider that we're only working with 30% of the boss's HP, 2% is a shitload of damage. It was very, very good.
Yeah.
Right up until we all died.
Yeah, it was going great until that happened.
there was... what looks like the scythe got baited too far to the left there, and the people that had soul blights got clipped as a result.
That's how it happened a couple times.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. Yeah.
Hey!
Fish feast or straight
Yeah.
moon? Are we out?
We have a couple more.
Down, down. It's over here. I got it. It's down. I was looking for the big one this time. No more fancy.
You gotta start pitching in to fund that.
I have some. I was just asking if I didn't want to drop two.
Let's just do that, just a hair cleaner. Alright, you're good, Iron.
Hello, Star Nova! I'm repaired. I have the right trinkets on this time. I'm ready, guys. Ugh. Let's make him a little closer next time. Thanks, careful. Good job.
Okay.
Cone, stack tight. When that happens, Rage, you need to move out so that people can get in. Or can move.
Rage needs to move much faster.
far left, guys. Watch out. Roche is out.
Sit tight on this one. Cone coming. There it goes.
Thank you.
Gaze coming.
Everyone spread.
Pumping.
Oh my gosh, if you need an escort, let me know.
No, I cloaked it. Sorry about that. I called out.
Good push, guys. Oh.
Gaze.
What?
Why does he keep
Why-
doing that?
Yeah. Why just... Timing's off.
Are we pushing too fast?
No, not at all.
We might need to actually soft reset the instance if this keeps happening.
Is that what happens? Is that like his AI script gets like screwed up from something?
Yeah.
Hmm.
We just need to push more DPS and before he goes into that combo. Clearly.
I
And
can't
actually,
push. I can't push any more DPS than I'm pushing. I'm lucky lately.
Well, he's supposed to do a cone though, right? We didn't get the cone, is what happened.
Yeah, he's supposed to go Tortured Rage, Cone, Gaze. And that
Yeah, he's skipping the cone.
if that Tortured Rage goes off, that combo starts no matter what. But you can with the taunt thing, if you taunt him during that cone, you can delay the Gaze for a couple of seconds. That's how we have been pushing it when it's not clean. But the problem is if we need to get him before that TR cast, and then he can't do that. Exactly.
But if that happens again, we'll just soft reset and then just walk back up.
That's 25 minutes, isn't it?
No, you can just go out and you can just press reset instance, can you, as the raid leader?
Doesn't that?
No.
No.
Soft
Soft
reset
restart happens
is
to
30
that.
minutes.
yeah,
30
everyone
minutes outside.
everyone outside.
Oh, that's. I thought you could force the reset still, or you could now rather. All right. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Clear it up, get a little more damage out of it.
Should be good, Iron. Go ahead.
We only had 8 people double motion there, so
Yeah.
there's plenty of DPS we could add.
There's no reason not to double pot with all the Horde going on there and everything, so
Coming.
please do it.
Pumping.
Coming.
Stack up tight for cone. It's a little bit left, guys. Watch out.
Okay.
Stay.
Wait for the bleed.
Coming.
Everyone spread.
Bonded.
We're on track, but if he's stunning
Escort tree.
more damage.
Pumping.
Clean push.
Amanda. Alright, I'm on.
Get him in a second.
2 stacks. Going right foot. Yeah, go right foot.
Gaze position.
I'm good now.
Taunting.
Bump to 3. Careful with that escort back behind us. We get her here. Good work, guys. Bump to 3.
Taunting.
Ready for spell work? Spell word now.
Taunting.
Chronic 3. Go. Bump to 3.
Taunting.
Courageous.
Taunting.
Barrier. You guys can melee.
Bomb in 5 seconds.
Taunting.
Who's ready?
Over tree. Get ready. It's gonna be on one of you.
Bomb on 3.
Taunting. Nice push.
Good job. Huddle up. Really good positioning with there, by the way, Jack.
On
Really, really well done.
as a heads up, on the second chains, Flavor will be calling who is to break the chains first. So whoever gets called, you're gonna.
Split break on chains too.
Mhm.
Hey, Tony. Happy Friday. Excited about Friday.
Not yet.
I should play Fallout. That would be funny. Hello, Allie. Everybody say hi to Allie. Allie is in my guild. She's amazing. Doing pretty good. Pretty good. This is the first time we've seen phase 3 tonight, so. And release in 3, 2, 1, release. Watch out. Go behind it. Rerune. Remember, tanks are going to be positioning him a little bit out from the wall to give rages a little bit more room. Oh shit.
Gaze positions.
Man, I'm so good at this. Just gonna
Go back across.
save
Check
him.
people at my spot.
I'm dying to this next one. I'm gonna reposition him too.
Everybody get out of there. Give him some more room. We need a little bit more room.
I'm dead. You guys don't have cooldown for this.
Coming up, Avalik.
And I died again because of the stupid
Run,
death.
run, run, run.
Very good.
Sure.
Melee fears
On orange.
2, 1. Hard swap.
Dying.
Everybody move out. Melee move out.
Mid this time range. Gaze in 3.
Sides, watch out. Watch your positioning.
Stein break immediately. Bait.
That's nice.
Oh,
Check it.
I'm down.
Break. Is that how you want that done, Tree?
Yes.
Okay.
How many stacks are you at, Iron?
He's at 2 stacks.
Oops, shit.
Stop. If you're not.
You guys can stack up.
Need a stack.
Stack up on the rages and die. No. Okay.
Pass through me. There's nothing I can do.
3, 2, 1. Oh. I was a little late on the timing there, but
You're dead and you're downstairs and you can't avoid shots. Please do not collect orbs. Just stay out of the way. I got knocked up twice from people collecting orbs and taking shots.
Your DPS just don't release until the actual release, unless you're really far away, and then wait a few seconds, and then maybe do it a few seconds early, but that's it.
Yeah, we don't need you to collect orbs at this point if we have someone dedicated for first phase. We might not have clarified that earlier, but yeah, we do not release if you die. Don't release your body. Just stay.
Really quickly, one thing I noticed there for the sack, make sure the boss is either past the tree or facing away from where we res.
yeah, that's
If
actually
we-
something I was going to mention.
If we had taken the res there, we would all died to the scythe almost instantly.
Yeah, just to, who's going to be tanking him there at that point?
It will
I
be.
will.
No, it's gonna be swapping to me, ideally.
Okay, so if let's say the beacon is the tree, can you have him, like, if we're gonna res basically like where I'm standing, probably, can you have the boss like where the mushroom is roughly? Does that make sense?
So just to clarify, so Austin started, right? So Shield started. Did you? And he went to full 5. He died to the 5th status, right?
I did.
Okay, so then it was Shield, Iron. Was that the 4th time you had taunted Iron?
Yeah, it was my second taunt, yes.
Okay.
And almost my 4th stack.
Okay. So and the orb had spawned right after that. Is that correct? So I'm trying to figure out. I don't think that was the timing for. I think I have to taunt off of you at like 2 stacks.
2.
And then you have to go die with the group. And then mass res. And then I'll take 4 stacks and bait the module. So when you taunt for the 2nd time and you're on the boss, when you
Call
get to
out my second stock.
Yep, and then I'll taunt off of you, and then that'll be the cue for everybody to start it'll be a little bit after that everybody's going to start massing up to die.
Because essentially there's a gaze and a chains that comes out essentially at the same time, and we're gonna skip that mechanic by doing that.
It was more rough start.
If you have a fear and you're standing underneath the orb, make sure you're standing on somebody else so when they say get out, you hit everybody, because that's where we took a ton of our damage last time. We had spreading out on our very first module.
Yeah, everyone should pretty much be able to be stacked on Aqua who's marked with the circle. There's really no reason to have to spread out within that circle. Iron on you. Yep. All the fear should literally be right on top of each other.
This is not good. This is no bueno. Melee spread. This is not good. It's a little bit right. Spread out far.
Off the room. Good move.
Comment.
Melee spread out. Stack for cone, then get your buff after.
Taunting.
Everybody else stay in, stay in, stay in.
Tree escort left.
Comment.
Everybody spread for this one. Can we res one of the healers?
Right to get Avalik.
Taunting. Or not, can you take third?
I'll take it.
Oh, that's it. Wipe it. Your hands are basically Africa right now, because it's really rough. I can imagine that.
Okay.
Real quick, just to double check, because that's the second time I've seen. If you have rage, are you supposed to be off the cone or on the cone? Your range.
If you're
rage.
if you're ranged, you should be on the edge of the cone.
But yeah,
Okay.
so it says
I keep saying I saw somebody say on cones move out. Maybe I read it wrong.
Well, the biggest thing is that the melee rages have to be, they are typically off to the side.
Yeah, no, I get melee. I thought range because I'm afraid what I'm afraid of is somebody running around somebody with the rage to try and get behind them with the soul blade and they get tagged. The cone kind of.
you should be looking behind them to see what's there before they run out of their soul blades. And if there's right there, just shoot on the other side.
Got it. Okay, that's what I was double checking before.
Yeah. Also need the I feel like the melee movement of the rage there, at least from what I could tell, was just a hair slow. So if you can please move about a second earlier if possible. Had some people saying they were getting kind of pinned in during the cone. What was the timer, Stu?
I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead, Aaron.
Last
Yeah.
should be up soon too as well.
Yeah, we'll probably drop a cauldron after this one. But yeah, Envy's right. Pretty much right after the Tortured Raid cast is typically a pretty good time to move.
Ugh. Oh my gosh, Agamemnon! Hello! How are you doing?
Just take an extra.
Stack for cone. Far left, watch out. I guess it wasn't terribly far left. I mean, it It was left, guys. It was left. I think I looked at it right. I'm a little dramatic. Roche out. Joe Craig, you're gonna move out during this part. Just back up a little. Everybody else stay. It's far left. Everybody spread. Get ready for cone in 3. Cone.
Watch Inferno.
It's far left, far left. Let's keep it tight, guys. Make this one a good cone.
No, Zero, you want to punch?
Yep, taunting.
Tree.
Nice and clean. Go to right foot, please.
I think they always had voice. Right? When you started raiding, Tree, did you have voice?
Voice?
Yeah.
We used like Ventrilo, yeah.
Yeah, like even in vanilla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Case position.
Pumping.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, you guys can move before that one goes out.
No's coming up.
Pumping.
Swing off. Ready for spell.
Taunting. Everybody spread. Taunting. Sorry, flavor.
No, it's okay. Rock out.
Oh, it is like an off week for me. Taunting. 1%. We got this.
And needing lots of time. Good work, guys.
Arrow gets
Up.
cracked every time.
Just keep in mind to help your fear friends, guys.
I almost caught Chakwa.
Almost.
Your damage is BM.
Chokrag was like right on your heels.
Bad for an old guy.
I thought hunters.
Log out.
I thought hunters.
Speaking of the old guy, where is Roche on those meters?
Wow.
I put on the. I had to change my neck out, so my damage goes down when I change my neck.
It's taking one for the team. Every time he's at the bottom, we pay.
Exactly. I'm thinking about putting the other neck back on and just living with Ghost Wolf regular without the extra buff.
Release in 3, 2, 1. Release. Watch out, go behind. Rerun.
Stand off these sides to start.
spread.
Position.
What side are you now?
Ready? Third.
Okay.
All in.
Alright, I'm dying on this next one.
One's going in. Orbs, guys, watch out. Keep moving him. That's a little too far.
Yeah, range can bait back. It's fine.
Gonna probably.
I can't get that one beside you, Iron.
Much.
Nice job, 50. Good job, 50. Whoever's
Spell
down
word
right
on
now.
you.
Hey,
You have 3 healers dead.
left.
We had,
No.
it's-
No, just give me random.
We have 3
No.
healers dead.
Sorry, let me put down a marker based on what we have currently.
What was their reasoning for spreading him that far away?
I didn't want to get sides, so I taunted and meant to meet him up, but I had already used the horse to get around the raid.
Yeah, so by the 4th side, just be standing on silver and then just taunt him directly to silver. I'm pretty sure.
The second chains are the only ones that are staggered. Not necessarily immediate. You break at the same time as the other person.
Right. Yeah, it has to be immediate.
Yeah, as quickly as possible. The first set of chains should be broken within probably 4 seconds.
And also, shield. If the orb starts spawning or starts spreading, this shouldn't happen. But you can start moving him out almost immediate. Just because the cleave damage on him in that phase isn't important. We just need to have enough room so people can get out and reposition.
Alright.
Can we get a cauldron, please? Yes.
It's right in front of the feast. Also, tanks, make sure you repair.
That's why I thought you blinked a quant. You're doing the careful stutter stepping. You just did it. You just moved left to right and you did
No, that was me moving left and right on purpose.
No, but you jittered. There, you're blinking.
No,
Anybody else see that?
That's me doing it on purpose.
Please.
Who?
You can blink it like that?
I'm just taking left
Should-
and right.
She's just stepping.
She looks normal.
Like her.
You don't
I
see
can't
her.
pass now.
No, but you don't see her blinking.
Iron
No.
stuff.
He's not.
No, what?
And it's me because somebody else is blinking right now.
That's iron.
Oh, but that's just me, like, grabbing the keys back and
Yeah,
forth. I'm not
looks,
actually.
looks normal to me.
It's making me. It looks like
And
you're
I-
doing careful things. That's
I'll do
what
that
I'm
on
saying.
purpose during combustion so I don't accidentally start hard-casting Power Blast by
Oh
hitting
no,
the
it's not a
button
issue. I don't know why my computer's doing that. I'm seeing iron jumping like careful.
Yeah,
No,
everyone,
I'm doing it on purpose.
they all look smooth.
I
to
know,
me.
but it doesn't look smooth to me. Is what I'm saying.
It's not
It's like
supposed.
you're doing the careful.
Well,
Oh, okay.
but it's not. He's not going distances. Like he's literally stutter stepping.
Yeah, he
like
is.
I'm laughing so hard
All right, that's me then.
stuttering right in front of you.
You're freaking, yeah, you're freaking me out because it's making my computer to get screwed up. Oh, he's so.
But we can't stop now. I only have 26.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry.
That's fine. I'll get someone break.
Roche isn't even the oldest person here.
Wait, we have a grandpa? Like how many grand?
Yeah,
No.
third.
What? No, you're
I
not.
told you. Panda?
I'm just gonna say, panda rages are the best rages. Look at that. He's over there like he just don't care. Second tight. Perfect. He's great there. Spread melee. Remember to get your buff after this. Let's stack up tight for cone. It's a little bit left. Watch out.
Moving it.
Hanging out. There we go.
Escort.
Escorting. Nice, nice.
Waiting for the side.
New gaze.
Everybody spread for this one. Give us a little bit more
Am I
room.
taking another?
A little bit more room when you get a chance.
What percent ahead do we maintain here? Because we do have 1 FPS now.
Taunting.
Or not.
Taunt. Spy the group and what?
No, sorry, black.
I don't want to die.
Was that you on me, Tree? Was that far enough back?
I think I was escorting Inferno,
Did you tick down, Chronic?
or I couldn't tell.
It wasn't me. It was either careful or stunned.
But I don't
No,
see
it
your.
wasn't me. I dropped mine.
I didn't see yours tick down to 1.
Mine was on the range.
Yeah, I was escorting out, but yeah, I think there was some.
Inferno, was that a clutch health stone, or did you get a lay on hands at 1%, or
It's lay on hands.
okay? Skirt.
CDs.
Let's make sure we drain that flask.
For repairs, if you haven't repaired up. What cut is it, Iron?
I don't know. No, I just brought it.
Oh,
Put it down in front of me while I was ready.
That's pretty much the best. Alright, you're good to pull.
Should be good.
Oh, sure. Last time I bring you pork chops.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause some strife.
Pork chop.
Pork chops and Cajun rice is pretty excellent.
Taunting. I'm also a heathen. I know nothing about steak, other than it tastes good.
That's all you need to know. Something.
Wait, what did he say?
It used to go moo? That's what I heard. Melee spread.
You good right there, or do I need to pick him back?
He's fine, he's fine.
Oh, you got
I mean, don't die.
Watch out for that
Watch.
cone, guys. Durnan is out. Jack is out. Everybody else stay put. Stay put. Stay put. Everybody spread.
Taunting.
Watch out. Let's make this a good cone. Far left. Far left. Okay, wipe it. people having trouble seeing their blights, or are we just ticking down?
They died to the tortured rage. With it. They haven't
Yeah.
down yet.
Was that supposed to be overs?
Might have been.
That would be his, yes.
Guys, get up, take a short break, stretch. We need to come back and just make this a little bit cleaner. Clear your
On the,
heads.
on the positive side, our DPS for the last several rolls has been absolutely stellar. We're not even getting to the fake push. We're getting the push quite easily each time. So that's damage.
Kermit brought home the bacon and Miss Piggy refused to fry it up in a pan. That's terrible. Good night, Eratoria. Thank you so much for coming. No more pork chops. I know. I made pork chops and dirty rice tonight. It was delicious. Which, I mean, I should save it. I will be right back. You guys are amazing. Alright, I'll be right back.
Summon the pet, then you can throw it on the pet.
Do you not need to have a 25 pet now to use stuff like that anymore?
No. That's why the Zookeeper shoulders are actually the most OP when it comes to gold making.
Zookeeper shoulders.
Yeah, the enchant that gives you pet stuff. The ones I have on my paladin right now.
You're not anywhere I can examine you. I wonder if that's better than Blood Hunter.
Depends. If you're trying to sell pets, it'd definitely be better to do pets. Because you get random rare pet stones from it that you can turn like anybody from gray to blue.
Oh, right on.
And then you also get pet charms that take you from, like, I think you can get anywhere between 7 and 10 of them. And that's per time you get that drop, so.
I stopped raising you.
With my blessing, you shall kill Argus. Oh, Argus, thank you, Eritoria. You prefer clean rice. I mean...
And if there's a summon point, can I give you this?
If not, start walking.
Some of them. Oh, the field medic. Yeah, it's a pain doing it as a priest. I wish I'd done it on my monk.
I just did bear tartar, and then switch to my speed set, turn around and smack it.
Yeah. I just go.
For you, it shouldn't be too bad because you got him once.
No, I go holy and just holy no power run around.
No, that makes sense. You know you can do it groups, right?
Yeah, that's normally how I've been farming the last number of them.
I'm trying to spread it out a little bit, Agamemnon. You know, give myself a little bit of,
What did you get for this?
leeway. Since it's so... Yes! I influenced you all.
You also have the fact that if you have a quest in your log, you can't get another one of them until you've completed or abandoned it.
Try checking to make sure everyone's back. Truck feast. If everyone's eating up, give it like 5 seconds, you can go ahead and pull iron. Let's go back to phase 3, guys. Need to focus and keep phases 1 and 2 a little bit more clear than what they have, especially phase 1.
Remember to use health pots really liberally,
Yeah.
guys. Like, you have 3 of them in the fight.
Yeah, your health. Use all of your health stone charges if you have to.
Something.
Where? She's not even in it, though. You're not even in that cone.
Yeah.
Melee spread. Far left. Definitely use your pots now, guys, because I already got some rage stacks.
Okay, some health stacks going.
Flavor stay in.
Bullshit. Spread. Use.
Something.
That's it, wipe it.
Yeah, what? Some.
People are getting a little bit antsy and moving too early or moving too late. Remember, if you get like the first 2 stacks, you can back up just gently behind the raid. You don't need to move out into BFE. But if you get the last 2 sets, you can pretty much always go out as far as you need to.
Alright, let's not stand on Joker.
It'll reset when we pull, so just don't stand on him. Or you could be like Iron and try to kill yourself.
I honestly don't think we're really dying this case at all. More the fact that people aren't handling soul lights correctly at all.
I'm saying it's at all, but
Well, not at all, but yeah.
just need to be a little bit more careful with our spreading.
But I mean, cones are still off. Like, people, at this point,
We're adjusting fairly well for it, though.
and that's fine, obviously. Like, as long as we don't get killed by it. But if it's really wildly off, then we're doing something else wrong.
Right. Which, I mean, they really aren't wildly off. They're just slightly.
There have been a couple.
Alright, cooldown should be good. Iron. Will Joe Greg's rage go away?
Tune in next time.
There it is.
Haste move over, thank you.
Taunting.
Stacking for cone. Get your buff after.
Taunting.
Everybody stay in. Stay in tight. It's a little bit left.
Wait for side. Am I taking a third?
Everybody spread for this one.
Taunting.
Full percent behind. Go for more damage.
Taunting. That was really nice. That was really clean.
Tree drinking.
Taunting.
Okay.
He's blocked 2 and 3.
Taunting.
Taunting.
Gaze.
Is that a taunt?
No, coming.
Oh no. I still got 3.
I will probably want to take a third iron. Oh, never mind.
You're gonna have to take it. I can't take it. Oh my gosh. Can you taunt again?
Yeah, it's on cooldown.
You guys get ready.
I have it.
Okay, I have 5 stacks now, so...
Let me take 3.
Yep.
Get your healthstones.
Let's push.
You're good.
Clean as a whistle.
It's 403, so that's very fast.
Now we
Right
wait.
until about the last 5%, guys. That actually was a good phase.
Hey Ed, glad you're back.
Oh, darn it, you lost
Okay.
that
Log out.
Hidden Hunter. Doesn't use pet.
Oh yeah, Joe Greg. Stop eating and focus. Chaos, I'm in the middle of a really important poll here. Hey Chaos! Release in 3, 2, 1. Release. In front.
Moving out of the tree.
On your side.
Reposition.
Oh my gosh.
Spears back. All in.
I know this next.
Start moving now.
Rage, I'm gonna need you to not be standing still when that happens, because the orbs, I have nowhere to go. Move that just a little bit more, so you're standing on moon.
Ready, Dernan?
Just go.
Break.
Oh shit. What? How did that...
Ooh, okay, well, I took a scythe there, but...
Melee fears back. Go. Hard swap. Swap it out.
And position.
Dying on this.
Oh my gosh.
Reached out to mid. Rages. They're up. Watch your sides. Chains 2, I'm gonna call you. The coin break.
No!
Don't stand on me.
Shit.
Oh, everyone's dead.
You have to pop both chains at the same time?
on 1 and 4.
Those, yeah, the second.
Restarting my computer real quick.
If there's 2 melees with rages and I have a fear and there's no other melee to stand with me, can I call out for a range to stand with me in melee so I can keep hitting? At least until the module comes out.
It would have to be one of the melee, one of the 2 healers probably. It'd have to be either chronic or over, ideally.
What's that? Sorry.
I was just asking if a range or someone could stack on a melee if there's no one for the melee to stack with if they have fear. On that phase, on the third phase.
Yeah, typically I'm there. Because,
Okay.
I mean, that time I just died during the chains. Usually I'm there on the right.
Tanks, is there any way we can bump the position markers up just a little bit? I think we're just a little bit too far, as well as Aqua's noting that we're a little too far from the tree. So by the time we get to the fourth module, we're not making the most efficient use of space.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The other direction.
We could go the other direction.
Ideally, we want the fourth orb to be directly on top of the tree so that we're right there when we res, and we're way too far away right now.
So we'll have the range start on green.
Is that about the distance you're thinking, Aqua?
Sorry,
once we pull on P3, we'll see P3 will know whether or not we're close enough. It's hard to tell because we can't remember exactly where the tree is.
I think we're starting about where the beacon is right now, so I think if we start at where green is now, I think that's enough of an adjustment, approximately.
Yeah, you want to
That
start
should be.
just inside of 5th, halfway across the room from where the tree is, and the tree is right across from where I am right now.
Right about where I'm at.
Okay, so should I move green up a little bit more?
Green right there should be fine, because that means orange for the second, moon for the third module, and then we'll be on the tree for the fourth.
I'm gonna do a stutter step in front of me. I decide to move it. That's working fine. That's not what it was doing. That's not what it was doing to me before.
Is it what Careful's doing?
It was doing what Careful was doing, and that's what was screwing me up. That's why I thought I quant blinked and everything, because it literally was making him. No, it's working perfectly now. I see you sidestep.
Him
Totally
stutter
normal
stepping and blinking is.
No, she was doing
That's
something
just
that she
crazy.
normally does, and it just looked to
Look
me
at
like
this.
something else, and that's what's restarting. I know what it is. I think I downloaded Flavor's weak orb, but I never loaded it. I never imported it all the way, and I think it was stuck in my computer, like as an unopened file thing, just sitting there running.
Sorry.
'Cause that's when it started happening. It's all fixed now, though. Not much happened.
You guys remember for chains too, please. Don't break immediately unless I call you.
678 subs. Woohoo! I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get to 700.
Should be good.
Oh, gonna grab. I already got some of that.
Something.
He's good there.
Taunting. How is it?
He's good. Mine goes a little back. Stein a little bit back. Everybody else stay. Everyone spread.
Sorry about that, Stone. It was me.
It's a little bit left. Go far.
Second.
Bullshit.
What on earth? Why? Did you tick out? What happened?
No, I died to a stone.
What the hell was that? Why did everyone explode all
I-
at once?
I died to a stomp, but I'm not sure why. It only hit me for 2.8 mil.
So the first blight.
You had a 2-stack of fear on you that wasn't getting healed up.
When you say on you.
On tree.
On me. I was throwing heals on myself, or at least I thought I was. But
No.
I did have a sloppy soul blight drop.
Yeah, if you get the first one, remember guys, you gotta move out a little bit further. Especially after cone 3.
First one should try and be against the back wall, right?
The first one's yes. The third one's have
Yeah, second and third doesn't, yeah. Right. I try to make room for the second guy to come back as far as he can.
CDs.
Ready here.
10 seconds, so I'm ready.
Okay. Go ahead, Aaron.
Hey VJ! How are you doing? I feel like I need to fluff up my hair a little. Nice and tight. I like when it's nice and tight. Up close. Up close and personal.
Mythic.
Stack up tight for cone.
Something.
Escort freak.
Escorting. Everyone spread.
Something.
This is a cone. Good job. Nice push, everyone.
Taunting.
Taunting.
Drinking.
Something.
Taunting.
Bombs go up in 3.
Donnie. I put a second one down. Pretty low there.
Good stack.
Bomb 2 goes up in 3. Don't need a spell.
Taunting.
Spell word over instead of Avalik.
Late.
Spell word now.
Spell what?
You went too far.
It's fine, I can't be targeted on this one.
Taunting.
Bomb goes in 3.
Days.
Donnie.
Gotcha. Wow, this is going really well.
Let's go.
I'll take that back. I'm sorry. There goes my last word. Yep, there we go.
You're only gonna have one yellow for this last little bit.
It's okay, we're at 1%.
Nice. That was awesome. So nice.
Great job, stack them up.
That's 350. That's excellent.
Or not. Well, at least it's you.
Yep. I deserve this.
I just mean we're not gonna burn a DPS pot.
He wants to smoke the chronic when he heals you.
I like how you can see the tip of his foot.
Oh, yeah.
Plug up.
Like you can see his model.
Yeah.
I play Pokemon every day.
Nice and clean, guys. Let's get to the sacrifice this time.
Releasing in 3, 2, 1. Release.
At the new stack spot, pretty far.
Yeah, look where green is now, guys.
Ooh.
Gazes. 3 seconds. Tighten up. Roll in.
Dying on this next one.
Rage is any. Oh, nice, nice. Thank you. Yeah, you're gonna want to be on silver and just yank him out. Don't even walk him. Just taunt him and just have him follow you.
Chains 1 in 3 seconds. Chains 1 is up. Ready? That's 1.
Way late. Way
Let's
late.
try and make them a little cleaner.
Go ahead and shout here, Stu.
Shut's up. Five seconds. Melee fears. Stack up. Everybody stack up. All in.
Ooh.
Oh, an orb hit us.
Rage move. Rage move.
New rage is coming out. Watch side positions, everybody.
So another set coming.
Nope. 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 So this is this Shield's third tanking, or is this his?
This is my second time tanking.
Huh.
So tanks, well, we have a module up and we're defacing it. Can we have you guys rotate towards the module at that point? Because we had 3 orbs impact the group that was doing the module.
So at. Sorry. Can you explain that again?
So right as everybody was going in to start DPSing the module, one of the balls spawned almost immediately after the module spawned, and that worked its way in and hit the people who were working on the module, and then 2 more spawned, and I think they also impacted as well.
So what do you want me? What do you want us to do with the boss?
Because I took a 5th scythe and survived it, is why that happened.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
Yeah. One thing for my part, still seeing rages that are moving like immediately upon after the gaze is in phase 3. It's absolutely vital that you like don't panic. Like basically pick a spot and just plant your feet for like half a second. Because like drifting too far and like running into someone with a rage, like when we have to break chains after like that, is just crushing on the healers. Especially if you give like a healer like a stack of rage or something like that.
So the reason Eritoria is he gives stacking rate he has rages and chains in Mythic, and in order to avoid getting a certain set, you all do a planned death when one of those comes out. And so, but everybody has to take the tree at the exact same time, and then everybody will res and the tree will expire. So you don't let people like take the tree until that planned death occurs.
Correct.
Yeah. So everybody needs to scatter at that. Yes.
And also, yeah, once again, tanks. As soon as a module pops up and you're tanking him off, make sure you move him directly to the next spawn point. As soon as that the module goes down fast enough that he doesn't need to be like standing to get cleave damage, because it's going to be more important to have enough room so that everybody can run out towards the boss to melee him again without getting caught by the circle. So the minute an orb comes out, it usually plans up with the tank will take the killing scythe, and then the module will either have just spawned or will spawn in just a second, and that's when you just move him out in time. Like there should never be at any point the boss actually on the circle of the module. He should always be moving out as much as possible. Because we have so much DPS in this group that it's much better if everybody stays alive and not having that that issue. It's okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
That's our biggest concern right now. Is if everybody stays alive, we do have the damage to kill this. It's very much at this point just about surviving long enough to kill the boss. Just make sure that just try and survive as long as possible. Even if it means stopping what you're doing for a couple of seconds to readjust and get a better position, that's fine.
Okay, so I do have one question.
Sure.
So, like that tree is pretty much directly in front of the wedge where ENR is, and we were about here with Argus, and that was like Austin was still tanking at that point, and I came out waiting for to do my turn to tank, and I spawned a module. Is that just because
a lot of people were
we had a lot of deaths?
Okay, so there's like no chance, even if we're low on numbers, that a tank will spawn it, right?
Right.
It will always spawn on a fear if there's a fear available.
Okay.
So
if all of the fears were dead, it's crapshoot. It could be on any.
So where do you want me to go with the boss when we're here?
So ideally, the orbs are also going to be smaller too, right? So the first orb is going to be here. The first module is going to be on green. Then the next module is going to be on orange. That's 2. Then 3 is going to be... Sorry, yeah, well, red,
Green, then red.
orange. So it's green, red. This is going to be the 3rd one. And then the 4th one that the tank is going to be spawning is here. At this point, the boss will be swung around towards purple, where the tank is going to be standing pretty much right here. And that's where you're going to spawn it. As soon as everybody calls to dead, I'll have taunted him over here. You'll go sacrifice yourself with everybody else. The orb will spawn about here, which should be about the radius of the previous one, or the diameter.
Okay.
The edge. I probably won't put it directly in there. I'll try to keep a little bit of space so that people will have more time to work on it, and they won't all have to be crowding around in a corner, and they'll have more space to escape out of. But that's where that last one will be, and you'll be facing away from the tree, or I will be facing away from the tree, and that's where it's going to be spawned.
Yeah, I did also receive a pretty handy tip for the res. Like, if you assume that, let's say the mushroom is the tree, like the very dead, well, we'll put it in section 1 about this in terms of space. When you res, there's no reason to go directly in. You can actually run, like, you can, like, clip the edge of the tree.
Toe in.
Yeah, you can just, like, run, if you're a math person, you can run tangent through the center and you'll still get the res, and you're much less likely to trigger a dog when we res.
Don't step on a dog. The dogs have never done anything to you.
Okay, everybody make sure you're repaired. Since we're hitting phase 3 a lot, it is imperative.
Stu is relogging really quick, and then we'll be ready.
I'm already on the bar back in.
Okay.
Can I get
No.
help, please?
Oh yeah.
We good to go?
We can get some health stones.
Stones.
I know they're probably already dropped and expired.
It costs him so much to put more.
Sorry,
Is- are any
Mangroves,
warlocks in here?
Inferno.
Can we get... He should be.
Did we already do a ready check?
There it is.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, Inferno won't ever drop any cookies, Mangroves, just so you know.
He doesn't have enough. We also don't have
This-
2 warlock
it's gone
portals.
to the-
If you want to do that.
Yeah, can we get the other portal? But then Iron, you can set up.
I don't know if you know this, Mangroves, but Inferno hates being a warlock. He does it out of just pure rage.
What am I?
He's a raging Inferno.
Ah, I see what you did there. Go ahead, Iron.
I'm traumatized right now. Cannot raid.
That was a good setup. Good setup.
Taunting.
Stacking tight. Oh.
Taunt.
Whoa.
Sit tight on this one.
Am I taking a third?
Yes.
Oh, left, 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 left. Everybody spread. Everybody out. Oh, he's way up, but we're just repositioned. We got 5% left, guys. Cone, really make this one tight. We're really far pushed up.
Taunting.
Nice.
You want to taunt him?
Yep, taunting now.
Avlik is dead. His spell working there over.
Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm on the edge of the storm. I'm on the edge of global. And I'm hanging on a moment with choose.
Gaze positions.
Taunting.
Oh,
Keep Chronic alive.
Forward now.
Taunting?
I have soul bomb. I have soul bomb on Quant. I gotta go in. Okay, just want to make sure.
Gaze.
Bump it.
He was angry and should he just taunting?
Bomb's going 3. Healer's ready.
Think.
Rock sacrifice. Rock. Bomb's going 3.
Taunting?
Gaze.
He let me go to 3, and then he's like, I'll taunt now. What is that about?
Sorry, I yelled at Quant. I didn't have my mic up. And I want to make sure you weren't alone.
It wasn't even on me. But
Oh,
there,
okay.
there were
It was
several
you and
people
you and
distracted.
I. Okay.
Yeah.
I just saw the orange circle near me.
I love when pandas die. It's like the best thing ever. They're so dramatic.
I'll go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
What? Why is it not showing? Does it reset? I don't even know. Why am I? This is. Oh. I totally logged out. This is BS. I demand a refund.
Rebel.
Release in 3, 2, 1. Release.
Clear of dogs.
Remember where green is? I don't think he was supposed to. Never mind. Never mind.
Red soul right here.
Ha! Beat you.
Card swap.
Moving him.
Oh, he killed me.
Put him on silver.
Chains 1, 3 seconds. Chains 1. Run
Yeah,
together, you
squared.
two. Just run together, you two. Fantastic work. This is Jacob.
You have to stay back out here. Okay, we can move then.
Fears
Hmm.
in 5 seconds.
Still warding on you.
Ready? Card swap. Let's try and get that a little closer next time if we can, but I think it's pretty good. Out to
Make sure he's pulled all the way out. He should never be on the edge. Remember that. Obviously, ideally, he would not be that close anyways, but make sure.
Sides are out.
Move him past the tree. Oh, never mind.
He killed me. I survived the scythe, but then he killed me.
Avlik break.
Yeah, just
Or he's dead, but
Yeah, we.
that's why I don't, especially for practicing, I kind of don't want to have the markers that close, because if they're not gonna die in time, the res point is not gonna be very good. Oh my gosh. These are inferno cookies. It's a miracle, guys. Grab these cookies while you can. Make sure everybody repairs.
Once the gaze has gone out, I don't know if this is happening because I only see boss asshole for most of the fight. But any range who does not have a rage at that point should be stacked directly in melee.
That's not going to work with the bosses as far as it is.
Yeah, because at this point...
Yeah, I'm looking at our... That's what I thought. So I'm looking at our kill from Pep, and I remember having very little room between the module and the boss. Like, range and melee were together, and the boss was just barely far enough from the last module that there was room for us, and that was it.
Meaning, like, the boss was just barely out of red?
Yeah, so that we were all stacked together.
Was the boss faced into the wall then?
Yeah.
All right.
We can do that. The question then becomes what happens when the rent souls start coming to you, if they get dropped inside of where the modules are.
So, I mean, we managed to handle it, but since I'm not a tank, I have no idea what they were doing to handle it. We have
Tanks
to
can
watch
like
their
run
video.
through for one tick of it. It is a lot of damage, but tanks can survive a tick of the module.
How quickly is the tick? Because like if I don't have a divine steed, I'm gonna get 3 or 4.
So we weren't flush against the module. I remember there being just enough room for a tank to get behind us, then us and melee, range and melee together, and then the boss.
So like the distance between orange and red right now?
Yeah, there was just enough room for a tank to get behind us, behind module, without stepping in red.
So if the boss is say at moon and you guys are at orange, it's still close enough for melee, right? And then the module's kind of like at red. Or is that too far?
His hitbox is gigantic.
Well, so just this is the edge of the previous module, and the range is standing here, so that gives me as the tank enough time to run in between you two, or in between the stack and the previous module to collect any rens that are coming in from that angle. That means.
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It is extremely imperative that people are stacking. If you do not have a mechanic on you, you have to be stacked tight on each other.
And it's way easier for healers with sentences if range and melee are together. Right now we're really spread in P3.
Okay, so tanks do the same strat where you're pulling to X to start. Well, we don't have to have green.
Pulling to green.
We're going to be pulling to green, not range on green. Range is probably going to be stacking.
Near the beacon right now.
I'm running out. It's probably going to be white.
Well, I mean, range and melee should be stacking together.
Okay, well, we do need like a point where you guys know where you're going to be running to, because the range move there first, and then...
Yeah.
Okay.
Range and melee don't go to the same place first.
Right, okay. So we'll do that, and then tanks, make sure that your back is to the edge of the room. The only thing that mitigates is, so there is going to be one rage that is going to be, once again, on his left foot, on his right foot. So you just have to be mindful of that.
Do we have enough room to tank him so that we are between these wedges? Because that solves the problem of the rages. Like if we start with the pull somewhere over here by skull, and then the tank moves him to triangle, that that would naturally force the boss to move, and if we go out and then come back, he'll go straight to it, and he'll come closer to the wall.
Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah, since if you want to start yanking him here, and then just make sure you're not scything the raid. The second scythe comes out pretty quickly and pretty almost on top of the same time that he's going to happen here.
Right. What I'm saying is whoever tanks first takes him from here outward this way, swings around, comes here. Nobody gets scythed, and the boss moves further.
No. I would just pull him all the way back. And if people are standing in front of you on green, then that's their problem. Like, the range should not be standing ever where he would get scythed from. They would get scythed from.
Where are you planning to do that without 100% where the boss is going to be scything?
The boss is going to be here. Once he gets here, the second scythe is going to come out. If he's standing right here, it's possible that it's going to clip skull. So if range can be just a little bit... Let me actually move. Because the melee is not going to be moving. They're going to be following the boss. So as long as they're there, that should be fine. But then at that point, you guys will be stacking up on top of melee. That's the only problem, though, is there's going to be so many more people in melee with the melee rages.
I'm about to share a screenshot that shows exactly how that has all the mechanics in it.
Stick it in rating on ours.
Yeah, it's sharing right now.
Okay, he's not facing the wall.
It looked like it's facing straight forward, but slightly angled.
Yeah, he's forward.
I don't know where all the rages are going to go if we get 3 melee rages.
And he's close to the wall to do that.
Yeah, there's one melee rage next to the wall, one melee. Yeah, so our rage positions currently.
Okay. Then
We get the third melee rage until or after the break, after we smash suicide.
Right.
okay, so in that case, tanks don't face him into the wall. Face him directly outward, but be closer to the wall.
Okay. Closer to the wall, you said, take him?
Yeah. I mean, that's how we were tanking it originally. I think this is needed, though, because... I don't know, that looks pretty darn close to what we had, because that means he's standing right here.
No,
Well, yeah, and then we still have the same problems. What happens when a rage who is standing where I'm standing has to go around the wedge and through people?
A rage that has what? What do you mean?
You mean a soul rending? Or
No.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. People who have rages, when the boss is moving, the tank is going to be like about right here, right? So I'm going to be pulling the boss here. This is actually, sorry, this is to clarify, melee rages. If you need to move in front of the boss and like be in, you know he's going to be at purple eventually. If you guys want to scooch around here, like the minute you know that the boss is going to be manipulating, you can move pretty much anywhere around the tank as long as you know that your rage is not going to hit the tank and the scythe is not about to come out and get you. Sorry, you guys have a lot more, especially the rages have a lot more maneuverability in front of the boss than I think they currently think they do.
Yeah, like as long as we're between sides, you guys can go pretty much wherever you want, just not on top of us.
Yeah. Like, when I was doing it with sellswords, like, I would routinely be pulling the boss back and have a rage running beside me to get in position. But I don't know. Either way, well, I think let's try this new position and see how it works.
Just having the Epicureans stacked up for healing cooldowns during this should keep way more people alive. So let's get this going.
Sure. Just make sure everyone's here.
Everybody, I'm gonna drop another flask.
Okay.
There's one.
100% that those red icons are where you want them.
That's what we're gonna try.
For now.
Yeah, we may need to change it later, but for now that's what let's do it.
What's your spell timer to go down?
3 minutes. 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 3
Careful, did you DC? Was careful ready?
He marked ready.
Taunting.
Ooh.
Coming, I'm coming. Everybody spread. Ah, wipe this.
Ray just got in raid.
We only had 2 people affected by it.
Oh.
I was.
3 DPS dead isn't going to be enough to push us, though.
Yeah.
Are you back? Careful.
That was your UI over. That was just in general. Those timers were really off.
Yeah, mine were weird too.
Everybody's alive.
His second torture rate was like 5 seconds after he normally casts it.
Cooldowns. Alright, on you, Iron.
Case move out more.
Taunting. He's moving.
Let's take through.
Haste move out, thank you. Get ready to stack up for cone, guys. Get your buff after.
Coming.
Taunting.
Everybody stay in. Stay in. Stay in. Everybody spread.
Coming.
Yeah.
Taunting.
Oh,
Was that your third stack?
No, that was my. I'm getting some weird lag right now. So.
Push deep.
Taunting.
Spread. Oh, we didn't make it. That's.
How did we not get that?
How did we not get that? Yeah, he's like 67%.
I actually that time taunted a tick before. I taunted before his animation actually went out. So I wonder if that had to do with it.
Yeah, I think it has to be during the cone, unfortunately.
So you said I lagged or you lagged?
I'm getting some very weird lag on that, and for some reason.
Because it showed me that you had 3 stacks.
Well, did your DBM go up? Because I only have 1.
Yeah.
Huh.
Let me reload my UI.
Argus progression takes forever. Oh no! I have one less subscriber! I lost someone. Goodbye, guys. I'm sorry. No, wait, I have another one. Wait, what happened? Why is this not refreshing right?
BJ, I totally didn't get what you were saying when, in regards to the gecko ad in that screenshot. It like took me so long to figure out like what you were like referencing.
Oh, wow. I'm an idiot.
Freak and Junkrat.
It's always taxes. Death and taxes. Perfect.
Pumping.
Escort.
Everyone spread.
Pumping.
Taunting, sorry.
Pumping.
Taunting.
Pumping.
Taunting.
shit. Wow.
That's 30 seconds faster.
Let's do push already.
We all did over 2 million almost.
I was not expecting that push right there.
God, I should have just stayed in.
No kidding. Yeah, that was very fast. Great.
Okay, you guys see Agamar's toe? Look at it. It's so cute. It's that little red mark right there.
Okay.
Oh.
We just channeled all of the Rapier and Rage decks into one person, Apple.
Release.
Here we go.
Now? Ish. Go behind.
We had all the sacks in the world for you.
Remember, range is going to be stacking on Skull. We're changing
Early.
all the colors.
Very early.
Watch out for that scythe. That's my bad, guys.
Module. All in.
I'm down to this next.
Oh.
Move him out a little bit further, please. That's good right there.
Chains one. Ready? Go ahead, another guys. Put them together, you guys both. Yeah, there we go. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Keep going, keep going. Good. This is Jekka Show.
How fun if you did load?
Careful, just stand still there, man.
Melee tears back. Get ready for that hard swap. Here it comes. Hard swap.
Guys, give me some room. I gotta soak these orbs. Iron's dying to this next one.
My whole ass.
Rages. Side positions, everybody. Ready? I'm on call here. Come on, go first.
Careful, you should not be released. on
Trick. 2, 1. Aw.
So 1 second early. Otherwise, over you get good instance.
I didn't even mean. Down to this next.
That's gonna be a wipe. No amount of CDs will carry us through that.
It's okay, guys. I got it. I got it down. Let's just wipe it.
I just want to know where to take them.
You won't be taking him here. That thing's gonna be so much more dead. The third bait, the third module bait, was that because the other one was too big, or just everybody was out of position and we were losing people at that time?
Well, you didn't have a healer.
Third module, most people were dead.
I think it's worth it to blow a res, especially in progression. If a healer dies, just res them as soon as possible, just to keep it going.
Okay, so both of us from there just need to be careful when having first chain break and we'll attack fear. Obviously, we need to run after together.
Correct.
If you're paired with a healer, you should probably, especially if you're stand still during that, just stay out there and take that DPS loss while we're healing the chains, and then we'll move back in together.
Yeah.
Because we need to heal at that point, because there's, I mean, we're either going to do that or we're going to just
Full phase 3. Roche died to the toxic zone. He should. Jokrag died to the dual shattered bonds. Chronic and Careful died to 3 stacks of crushing fear, and Inferno got hit with a stolen sight in front of the boss. So those are the first 4 deaths. 5 deaths technically in phase 3.
Right. So there's right there. And then obviously the one where we hit the site can easily be avoided.
Make sure you're using health pots and stuff there during that site. That's the only time we're breaking both before you're gonna have another health pot available.
Yeah, so it takes the position, can we move it maybe just a little bit, like a tiny bit less, but a little bit earlier?
Yeah, so ideally what's going to happen is, I know this sounds really horrible, the boss should technically only be moving 4 whole times. The module spawns, he gets yanked out to, like, use your pony, dash out, land your ass on that marker, and stay there. And then, or, yeah, because you all have ponies, do that. As soon as a module spawns, just book it to the next marker. Don't back him up. Don't do anything. If the tank has previously died, and it's the perfect time to like taunt him to the next position, be standing on that position to taunt him. Even if there's soul-rending orbs going out and killing them, call it out so that I can run to it, because I'm typically getting the ones in the distance at first to save the rages out there, and then coming in and soaking the ones that get closer, like as they come together. But yeah, he should not be dragged. He should just literally be just immediately positioned into the next spot. So either the module spawns in, you're dead, and the next tank picks him up and yanks him out. That being said, he probably was the tanks were probably adjusting him because the size of the module is still much bigger than what it should be. Not much. The first 2 I think were good. The third one was a bad position.
I'll be right back.
They did hack now, they did. Oh my gosh, I fixed my, Nope, never mind. I still have to kill Emnar. Is it bad that I don't do that quest chain as often as I should?
You don't have access to it.
What's that?
If I'm actively tanking and I have it up, there's no way you'll get it.
Are you guys using it for last phase?
For nothing, but like I have a focus macro for mine that's set to Avlik right now. It can be cast, but not if I'm actively tanking, because the sides come too frequently.
Right, that's fine. I just want to know when it's up, because then I want to see if it keeps something from being changed. Probably the 2 targets that we're going to need is so Avlik would be up first chain.
you're asking for a lot, let me tell you. Because the only person you're gonna get, probably by that point, is gonna be one of the two of us, because the other one's gonna be dead, running for res and come back. So even if we have it, at most you'll get one.
I'm just asking whether or not it's up. I'm not saying you have to have it. I'm asking if it's able to
Actually. It's the same question. There's no difference between what you said and what I said from the perspective of the tank.
Just let me know if it's up.
Remember, if you die early, please don't res until we're getting close to the all dying.
Yeah, he said he needs a second. His dog is acting weird.
It's alright.
It shouldn't. We.
I see it.
Like I get a sentence to people's names. Is everybody seeing that?
If you're using the WeGore package that we linked at the start of the progression, then it shows the list of everyone who has the chains on it.
For the first breaks, just try and run with the other person. We should, again, especially for the very first set, we should all be stacked except for people who have rages. So let's make sure that we're running together. Because I know we've definitely had issues before. Actually, I think this leave the one poll there was really good. One was quite bad. We had one poll where a couple of people escorted each other on their way out. They both had fears. And then we had one where I think both people took like 3 or 4 stacks, which was less than ideal. So let's be like the one group and not like the other.
Man, you good? Man, you alright?
Sorry about that.
Okay. Alright, go ahead, Aaron. We're gonna try a 5 heal strat. You guys can DPS really hard as tanks. Just for a pull or two, just to see how it goes.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
Who's Holy Freak is healing? Okay.
Freak. Yeah.
But he's really great for.
He is.
Are we just trying to see some more of the fight?
We're gonna just see how it works. We're gonna see how it pans out.
Because our DPS is so high?
Our DPS is really high, and we just need people to live.
Did Freak suggest this?
He did. He offered to do it.
You have to take a third.
Stack. A little bit left. Watch out. Let's get a quant up.
Sorry.
Coming.
Escorting. Oh my gosh.
Something.
Me. Tight cone, guys. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh, you're not even in the cone. Okay, well, let's wipe this one up. Just to explain, guys, I know you probably are wondering why I asked for that res there. We're doing 5 DPS, it's 5 healer strats for the next couple of pulls. So it is imperative that everybody stays alive for that first phase because we are going to need to push a little bit harder.
He's gonna move. I was gonna say, would you like pop com?
Hello, Tommy Nabo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dungeon, it is a big dungeon. It's called Antorus, the Burning Throne.
Need 20 seconds.
20 seconds until the 15 count, or?
No. Timer can go.
Okay.
We need you to do the math for us when you're backing out. How much time you need? Please don't request us. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, guys, that was actually really good though. Despite the fact that we had 1 less DPS that time, we pushed really hard.
Go ahead,
Warcraft the musical. La 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 la. Big dungeon. Okay, very well. Fandango? No, Fandango. Is that a dance? Do you hear the drums, Fernando? Oof, jeez. Everybody's stuttering to me. This is good times, guys. Good times. I just need people to err on the side of caution, not get hit by that, you know? Stack for cone.
Ugh! What?
What is
For the
it?
taunt. Thought you had taunted off of me.
Who's the DPS running around with this chick, like a chicken with its head cut off in the back with soul light? Because you should just run straight backwards.
I don't know, I saw somebody like glitching out.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Because man, I saw somebody hopping all over the place in the back.
I had to relog a little while ago because I had everybody caroling around.
That's exactly what happened to me. That's when I restarted my computer.
I remember way back in Legion when the game was difficult. Yep, that's right, guys. I'm probably
Now
done.
everything's good. Just careful.
Oh, good. I mean, I feel like that's... Nope. No, I saw Iron dishing around. I think I probably need to relog.
Is it me?
No, it's everybody.
I had to log all the way out of my computer.
You've been
Actually, now you're
immortalized.
doing it
Yeah,
now too.
Iron, you're teleporting now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iron is teleporting definitely.
Am I teleporting? Can you guys see if I am?
No,
No,
you're
you
fine.
look fine. You look fine.
No, it's easy.
Iron is relogging. Yeah.
Um,
The blinking is better than the internet going out from Chronic.
I think it's different because I
Don't
think like
jinx it. We still have 30
Are
minutes
you
left in raid.
like
Are you
re-
sure he didn't just pass it to us?
if you think about like the complexity of old rage bosses, like there was really not a lot happening with old bosses. Like I think my favorite example is like Molten Core, right? Lucifron. Let's see. It's not actually going to go into his abilities, but like Barongeddon has 2 mechanics. It's not like, I mean, it was hard back then because your gear was bad and, you know, the system was hard, but whatever. But like you had like 2 mechanics on that guy and people still died mercilessly. Whereas this guy, like his wait, let's go back. Legion. Like the amount no. I'm all over the place. I don't know how to do this anymore, guys. Do. Look at this guy's mechanics. This is bonkers. Like, no one should be able to do this much stuff. Like, this is bonkers. Like, this is so much stuff you have to, like, be mindful of. Like, this is pages and pages of directions that you have to like know how they interact with each other. Like, like this is ridiculous. Okay, so it may have been
Careful DC or what happened? I was in Whisper, so I missed it.
people were like level 80.
He's still in Discord, so
Yeah,
I restarted.
Okay.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna reboot. I'll be back in a minute.
Take a quick stretch break then while he restarts. Or was that Aaron, did you say you were restarting? Did I mishear that?
Yeah, no, he's restarting his computer.
Okay, good.
No, Freak is running around. Freak, move around for me. Dance monkey. Does anybody else see him?
Looks fine to me.
Who is it? Freak? No, Freak looks fine.
Freak looks
now.
normal to me.
It's exactly that's exactly what was happening to me when I said you guys were all jumping, and I had to go all the way out of my computer and
Freak
not
has, like,
restart.
yeah, Freak has some weird jumping going on.
Wow.
I don't see that.
Careful's not teleporting anymore.
But I don't see
For
Freak
now.
jumping. That's the weird thing.
Freak's moving fine for me. It's totally
Yeah.
smooth.
Freak is kind of teleporting.
I'm logging back in.
I don't even see Freak. I don't even see Freak moving. He's standing still to me.
Well, he was
doesn't move. There he goes. There he goes.
No.
Now he's
like,
moving. Now he's
a
jumping.
little bit of like glitching.
It's totally.
It's totally smooth for me now too. So it's definitely it's
gosh,
something with the
whatever
stupid
you're
instant.
doing right now, it's going crazy.
See, that's what you were doing to me, Bean, earlier when you were
Oh
doing
my
that and freaking me out. Good. I'm glad you see what you were doing to me. Exactly what I saw, Bean.
The way he's moving reminds me of
popcorn
the character
everywhere.
in Smash Brothers, the little black guy. Gosh, what's his name?
Game and Watch.
Game and Watch. That's what he's doing right now. He's Mr. Game and Watch
It's like
me
a
right now.
8-bit character.
Yeah,
Yes.
I logged out of the game and came back, and it fixed it for me. If you want to do
Well,
that.
Am I doing it? Am I doing it?
Iron's back, so we can do it after. Oh, yeah, you have 1 more minute, it looks like.
Shield, am I doing it?
1 minute
for you?
left on break.
No, for some reason, as soon as Iron logged back in, he went back to normal. So.
That's so weird. That's exactly what I did when you were freaking me out earlier.
Thank you,
What I
Iron,
look like.
for fixing my problem.
You're welcome. I'm amazing. What did I do?
When you logged back in, everything went back to normal.
Somehow people in Canada share their internet with people in Texas.
You know what? People in Texas are very similar to people in BC, where we have cowboys, both places.
You have cowboys in Canada? I thought they were called Mounties.
I thought they were rangers.
No. We actually have cowboys, real cowboys.
Aren't they just
Because I
called
live in
farmer?
Open Rage.
That's
Aren't
the
they
part of
just
Canada where they go on ripped.
Aren't they
That's
just
the
called?
good part of Canada.
Wait,
No,
wait,
that-
what were you gonna say, Bijou?
I said there's moose murderers, right?
Yeah, you guys don't have cattle. You have moosel.
We actually
Mooses.
have
Mooses.
we have real cattle. Stop watching movies.
Well, why are you guys raising cattle when you can just eat moosel? Moose.
Moose.
Have you ever seen moose?
They're
all
freaking huge.
they're all muscle. You don't want to eat moose.
They're gigantic.
So that's a lot more
Still-
meat.
Still
Or you just
waiting
can't
for a
control
video
them.
of one exploding in front of a truck.
And then instead of
driving down
cowboys,
the
you could have
highway.
moose boys.
Moose boys.
Moose. Freak you there.
So fired.
Moosel boys.
Okay, go ahead, Aaron.
Moosel.
Let's make these last 30
The
minutes
plural
count.
of moose. Come on, don't you know that?
Anyone cries at the
You
drop
know
of
the
a hat,
plural of
Agamemnon.
moose is Moosel. Mooses.
It's like cattle,
Meese.
moosel. That's why the plural of cat is cattle.
Okay.
Dig deep.
What?
It's a little far away. It's okay.
There is no rhyme or reason to his positioning, I swear. Something?
Nice rage. I just, all you rages gotta do that, so I have to stop complimenting Jekka all the time.
Why is Jekka always the person with the rage?
Jack is a suck up. He's like to be better.
The first one's on a melee, and we don't have that many melee.
But it's always Jekka.
Because he's the only male.
It's either that or over the panda. Stack up.
Something?
Nice, good. Let's keep it a little bit tight like that. Save some space. We need 10% more, guys. Let's really dig in. Stack in and out. No, Browning, no! Save it! Spread, spread, spread. Pot if you haven't potted.
Do you have 3 stats?
This is it, guys. We can do this. Rage, you can move if you need to before the storm comes out.
Slide in.
The middle pillars. You should have lots of space.
I think Iron taunts him like that so that I'm stuck in a corner every time.
No idea what you're talking about. Something?
Sorry, we're a little close for that one. Me? Sorry, I'm taking a trinket. I have the Agrimar's trinket and it absorbs like 27 million damage. Taunting?
I have code.
Taunting? Don't overkill yourself, just kill yourself a little.
Just a little.
2%, really nice push, guys. Taunting? Yeah, we're awesome! Look at that!
Well, that's a really good push timer, guys.
And we only lost over budget.
By a little.
Thanks for the grip.
Yeah, the monster time, guys.
Okay.
I've removed orange so it doesn't confuse everybody, just for now. So cluttered over there. Look how neat and tidy it is now.
I like these Lucky Charms.
Over, you had a little more difficulty tossing you. You're a little heavier than the rest of us.
Release in 3, 2, 1. Release. Go behind.
Dogging the trees, be careful.
Rerune. This free DPS, come on. Nice push.
Watch it, guys. Move it.
Gaze. Stack him up. In 3, 2, 1. Hard swap.
Move, boss.
Talking to him on this next swipe. In the position art. Dead.
You can stay on there. Let's res freak.
Chains 1. Here comes. Check a go. Joe, just break as soon as it goes. Go. Perfect. Very worky too.
Oh my gosh. Rage. Okay.
Come back up.
We're gonna bait just a little bit more to our left where we're currently standing, guys. You see where Flavor is standing now? This is where I want the bait. Bring him out. It'll give us room for the tanks. Here we go.
Move the boss.
No, go to moon.
Yeah, you're gonna always want to stay on moon.
Out.
Nice, nice.
Go to mid, spread.
Careful. Shit.
Oh, I killed Mira.
Have you got him?
No, I don't. You need to taunt him.
Oh, that.
Nope.
Yeah, that That can't happen.
I have to pop up early because I didn't have all 3 of my shield charges.
Did the raid take a scythe there? I didn't see. I was prepping for chains.
I think that's what everybody died to. But what do you mean you had to res early?
When I tanked the boss, I didn't have 3 stacks of Shield of the Righteousness.
On the first time you pulled him out, or the second time you were taunting?
On the second time, after I read, I did not have the 3 charges.
Maybe save your Avenging Wrath at that point?
Because Roche is gonna die on that first orb, you can res immediately and help soak soul-rending orbs.
Yeah, because if we can only get a max of however many people are alive. If there are people dead, like I can only get sometimes 15 orbs because that's the max that are down there. If 4 people are dead.
But that was.
One less. So I'm just saying, there's no reason for him to stay dead if he doesn't need to. I can get us to 20 stacks on the second orb easily, as long as I have 10 orbs at least by myself.
Yeah.
I'm just proving that he can come up a lot earlier.
Also, if you guys are having a hard time with the rages going in, just that's why it is imperative that everybody restacks up into the position that they need to, so that rages can reposition themselves, because everybody spreads and then everybody needs to collapse again. So if you do not have a rage or a fear on you, well, you do have a fear on you, you need to stack up anyways. Pretty much, if you're not a rage with melee, a rage with range, you need to be under the boss. Yeah, make sure everybody is repairing.
You can't have Cloudburst and Ascendance.
Wait, what?
Cloudburst and Ascendance are on the same tree, on the same line.
Hey, Messy!
Oh no, I'm sorry, that's Chain Heal.
Yeah.
Chain Heal, I'm sorry.
I was about to say,
I run
I'm
sorry, I run the Chain Heal spec though, the extra heal.
Go ahead, Art.
That was very clean to phase 3 though, that was pretty awesome.
Just need to make the second sentence there.
Stack up tight for this cone. Get your buff after. Escort that person to the left. Check this out. Everybody else stay in, stay in. Give us just a little bit more room, everybody spread. Ooh, far left. 3%, let's get this out. Far right, far right.
Sorry.
Hey!
Tommy.
Position.
Taunting.
Tommy.
I got your little healer panda legs.
This is bomb. 2 seconds. Get rid of the spell.
Spell word now.
Taunting.
Got it. Gaze. Spread.
Tommy.
Careful. Out. Taunting. I have 3 stacks of rage.
Back on you now.
Okay, healers get ready.
Good work, Chronic.
Taunting. Nice push.
Very good. Stack and die.
I don't know if this is gonna proc my.
Yep.
And it does. Yeah.
Rip.
Alright, I'm not. I guess there's no point in wearing cloak then.
Time to go back to Pridehouse.
What's the cooldown on that?
10 minutes.
Minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay.
Bug out.
You could take a scythe at the first phase. and do it. Or stand in death fog or something.
Deathfog wouldn't work unless you did it right before P2.
I would die as soon as I res in the dead fog anyway.
He's got to do it within the first minute though, for it to count.
Release.
There's one in the tree.
Don't
Just
run into the
dick
tree.
in. Dip in. Don't dick in.
Spawn DC.
Gaze. I'll cross check.
Get in position, Iron.
Get in position, Iron. I'm gonna die. It's next one.
I'm right behind you.
Out.
Gotta move faster than that, guys.
Takes the
Slow
gun.
module.
Yeah, we need to give him more room.
Faster. Thank you.
Pull it out a little bit.
Chains 1.
Both break.
Grab these
How is he?
arms. You got it.
I'm all good. You can go.
Sorry, is that
I
you?
didn't have the
Can
scythe.
can you taunt?
I taunted right when I died.
Don't get hit by it. Don't get hit by it, and then taunt after the scythe. Go for it.
Reposition.
Towards mid, guys.
Moving.
And then spread.
Rages. Safe. You should go first.
Dying.
This is gonna be you, Iron. Get in position. Just stay. Keep him where he is.
Go
So-
freak. Oh,
Big 3.
There was somebody standing by the tree with the rage, and I can't go around them because I'm gonna end up in a scythe if I do.
I was standing semi-close to it, but I didn't know I was blocking you.
No, it was somebody who was right along the wall. I didn't.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I'm not looking to place blame. I'm just like if there's any place else you could be for instead of where the tank has to go.
What happened with Nose having aggro there?
Sorry. I thought both of the tanks were dead, so I taunted.
Iron died and I taunted, and then she immediately taunted.
I died early because I didn't have a shield of the righteous charge up.
And that's another thing. I do really, I can't stress this enough. You tanks, by the third scythe, you really have to be in position to just make sure that he doesn't swing around, and he has to pretty much be planted where he is. As if he moves as little as possible, that's the best. But also feel free
For
to.
that first one, that's a little bit hard to do because I have to keep him where he takes him.
Right, exactly. But the scythe will go out. At most, he'll just swing around and then go back into that position. No, but I see what you're saying. Sorry. Hey, Diffuse.
For scythes 2, I want melee rages after the boss sides. I want you to haul ass up the side of the wall, so that the cluster has more room to dodge scythes there, and just forget about your DPS for 5 seconds. That should fix the issue you're talking about, Inferno, because you guys will have way more room to spread there. Yes, the inside rage. The outside rage can do whatever. But I want the inside rage when the scythe happens, when the scythe starts spinning. Just zip way ahead.
Yeah, I was outside, and then that's what I did.
And you were good. I think it was actually Jekka was the inside rage on that one.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
Go
For
it.
that second size timing, like if you have chain, like do you wait until size is over, or
No. No. For the first, on the second set of chains, it's unfortunate, but you do have to go instantly because we are holding the second break until after. The second chain, the second person that has a chain really just has to focus on surviving. There was quite a bit of sides, people that died there to size, and really that's gonna like pick us apart pretty much every time. But yeah, you just have to break it right away and do your best to dodge size. If you die, it's not the end of the world.
I think that moving the left side melee rage out of that area will contribute to keeping way more people alive to that second set of sides.
Okay. Yeah, just
it's just going to give them just a huge amount of extra room to move with.
Yeah.
Bijou and Freak, are you back? Let's just get one more pull in tonight.
Yeah. Let's go.
I was gonna say, I'm good at pull. Just I had something. I swear to God.
Roche is the greatest. No. Gee.
Well,
What's up, guys? Let's try to get as far in 3 here as we can tonight.
You're the wrong shade of blue to be the greatest.
Ooh, I think she's throwing some shade.
why did you emphasize that word?
She just said shade.
Taunting.
Stack for cone.
Iron's dead.
I'm lagging really bad.
I'll taunt after this. Unless you think you're consistent.
I'm consistent, just lagging.
Stuck on me right now.
I'll taunt the next one.
Okay, just call out if you need me to taunt. It's far left. I'm just saying the melee lead complements his melee a lot, but you know. Hey, Stout.
Technically doesn't compliment
Hey.
their tanks.
Ooh.
No, wipe this, wipe it. We're
Wipe
gonna
it.
do one more.
One more. Yeah.
Wife wasn't your fault, Amanda. You escorted fine.
Blame the rogue.
Blame the rogue.
I clipped a soul blight, running out of soul blight. Idiot.
Iron, you may have died, but you did good. You did good.
I did well, thank you.
I'm notoriously bad at complimenting people, just in general.
You can probably let's pick Roche. Roche will be your example. Say something nice about Roche.
Okay.
No, he's a
you're gonna
grumpy
say-
old man.
No, hey. There's no.
Wait, I want
Truly the most
Roche,
talented-
I really like the way that you're re-rolling from
No.
PoV to not be a shaman.
It doesn't.
Closer to the right shade.
Backhanded compliment.
The other range.
There, see you go. There you go.
So wait, if this is the last poll, can we...
Roche, you
can we
can't
answer
stop
some
playing
shit?
a shot. Because if you stop, then no one will play that class.
Yeah, I'm one of what? One of one? That's why my rankings are all number one, because I'm one of one.
Not bad.
One more pool, guys.
I'll bring my shaman in every
Oh.
other raid just so you guys
The
can
other
keep
thing I
making
was going to
fun of
say
me.
about P3, yeah, the second set of sentences, I will try to call the most mobile person. If it's, you know, if we have a warrior, or if we have a mage, or if we have a monk who gets it, that person is almost always going to play first rate compared to, say, Mangress. Exactly, yeah. You know, one of the warlocks, or Avalek or something like that would be the second.
You picking on his short leg?
Yes.
Or
Yes,
Mangress?
dwarves and gnomes will be the second rank space. Yes.
They're the most
ahead, Ari.
powerful
We're
races.
good to go.
Go ahead, Ari.
Not enough gammon.
More gammon.
Needs more gammon.
Hunters for the staggered break. If you guys have one of them, it will always be the second one.
So, good news and bad news. The good news is I'm very consistent.
Crit move.
Consistently lagging.
The bad news is I'm consistently a second behind. Taunt.
You'll be alright.
Papa Melee has complimented you. Said you're gonna be fine.
So I'm gonna be okay. Did you taunt?
Did.
Yeah, shield has it.
Make a nice stack for this cone. Very nice, very nice.
I didn't survive that, did I?
I like how he asked. That's hilarious. I didn't survive that, did I?
Chronic after, everybody stay in. Good to go.
Taunted.
Oh my
Give
god.
me a Red Bull.
Can we get any of the healers up?
No. Res down.
I think think we're.
We still have 3 healers, so we're fine.
Coming.
That was mainly DPSing you.
Oh, he just didn't want us to have a nice last pull.
Mulligan?
Don't say that about iron.
No. That'll be it for the night, guys. If you can get a safe Hearthlock, feel free to do so.
Please study up on spinny sides and like look at the patterns. There's a checkerboard image out there that discusses and shows like the safe spots in the middle.
I got out.
Oh, I just made it out. Iron, you held him long enough. Gammon's suit was preserved.
You took advantage of that weakness.
Oh, jeez. Are you dead? Or wait, does this still stack on you? Do you need help? Oh no.
Quick spread rage for everyone in Dalaran.
Careful tanking.
Careful is tanking. Great job, Careful. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Wait, did we take advantage of this?
my hearth.
You're standing here.
You're standing here. You're standing here. Yeah.
But
So
honestly,
if we
Did you
res,
do this during phase 3?
Right.
So we just have to get careful to that 10%.
Did you get a new mic, Jekka? I can't understand you the last 2 weeks.
No.
Is he having a stroke the last 2 weeks?
Does he not sound like really far away and really echoey?
He does. He does sound
Okay.
different. Sounds like it's a webcam mic.
Or like a laptop
Oh,
mic.
maybe.
but as a whole, guys, this was. I feel like we had some really we had an unfortunate situation of his like abilities being off, so we had some really bad phase 1s just due to that. But apart from that, I would say our phase 1 is really clean. We had some really good phase 2s as well, especially when we got into the groove. And I know it didn't look like it, but we were much faster on the modules, and the placement of them was a lot tighter. I think we're honing in on the strat that's gonna take us to the finish line.
Yeah, one thing that's actually relevant, one thing to keep in mind, Requiem has been on Argus for 3 weeks longer than us, and we are at the same spot that they are now. So we have caught up to them in where they are, and like I said, they're, 9 raid nights ahead of us? So, don't get discouraged.
Third module, so that was definitely progression tonight.
It is.
Well, and the other thing is, of course, when we anytime that you adopt a new strategy, changes things up. Yeah.
You sound normal now.
That could do it.
Oh my gosh. There's a demon hunter named Elf Genji in the guild Thick Thigh Save Lives, and his rank is Gay Baby Jail.
Wow. That's something.
I don't understand it. But I love the fact that my UI allows me to see that, because that's opened my eyes to a lot of like crazy things.
Taxes had that feature for a long. I've seen a lot of interesting guild ranks and whatnot.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, I'm like do-daddling. I'm gonna log off for tonight, but thank you again for watching. Sorry I had the camera things. If, hopefully get hyped, guys. BFA is coming out. I'm gonna do like a non-stop leveling stream. It's gonna be amazing. Hopefully you guys will join me for that. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!
21